Nasara is, there's many cults that exist at that time. But what we understand from the Nasara, you see, Muhammad, you have a very funny definition for words. As an example, if you ask Muslim what Nasara mean, they say to you, my helpers. The helpers of Jesus. Okay. This is where the name of Hezbollah is coming from. According to Islam, Jesus is a member of Hezbollah. If you go to chapter 3, verse number 52, you will see it says the following. When Jesus found unbelief in their part, he said, who is going to my helper? This is Nasara in Arabic. Helper translated here from Nasara. The party of Allah. The helpers of Allah. The helpers of Isa. So Muhammad claimed that the word Nasara is coming from here, the story here. He said, who is my Nasara, which means my helpers? Those who are around him, they said, we are your helpers. And this is where the name Nasara coming from. Very shallow, very stupid. This is what happened. You drink camel urine every day. I mean, pee in, pee out. And here right away it says that Allah, the unbeliever, they plotted, and Allah, he plotted. Look how the translation is deceiving. I mean, it says it's the same word, makaru wa makara. Why they say the first one they plotted and the second one it says Allah planned when it's the same word? Because if they say he plotted, that's mean Allah is a deceiver. He's evil. So they change it. But in Arabic it says wa makaru wa makar Allah. They plotted, and Allah plotted. Change the translation. I mean, it's a garbage. It's literally a garbage cult with garbage translation, trying to cover up all the garbage there. Look at the translation now. Look at the word now. See how it's changed? Look. So Allah, and what we understand from the stupid translation still, that Allah, he did exactly what they did. What they did, they deceive, they plotted, they want to do evil thing. And Allah, he did the evil too. This is chapter 3, verse number 54. Any other question before we go for today? Any other question? Any Muslim have something to say? Anyone? Dr. Jibril Ahmed said Jesus was doing jihad. Who is this Dr. Jibril Ahmed? Well, you know, even the Muslims, they deny their own books, obviously. Because if Jesus did jihad, show me the reference in Islam. No, there's no reference. I mean, it's stupid. You can make whatever you want. You know, this is why actually I'm really bored of speaking to the little kids of Muslims, because when you are a kid, even if you claim to have a PhD, I mean, this guy, maybe he got a fraud PhD, which very famous in Islamic countries. They, you know, like every year there's hundreds of arrests happen in Islamic countries for a fraud PhD. People who work high official, etc. This is the biggest nations who practice a fraud. So they send their sons, supposedly, they say, to a country without naming the country, so nobody will be offended. But there's some countries, you know, fraud is very popular. You register in a school which is not, you know, approved by anyone. Online school. I can search right now in online, get your PhD in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I mean, I got my PhD in 3 weeks. Yeah, and they will send you a PhD. 3 weeks, you're done. Or 1 year. And 1 year, what? You know, you register, you don't do anything. A year after, they will send you a PhD. Did you see here about Hatun UK? What I will hear about? You know, I don't really, I don't follow those things. My friend, you follow. I do what I need to do. I don't really follow people. I don't, you know, don't ask me those questions. Yeah, Allah is the best in everything, including fraud. Any question? Right? America is not a country of a fraud or corruption. You are wrong. There's a fraud in America. But usually, it's very hard to do. But like now in the election, suddenly, you know, actually just yesterday I saw on the news that they claim that the software of the machines suddenly was switching the vote of a Trump to Joe Biden. I mean, who in the world want to believe that software did that? I mean, come on. And the software make a mistake only for the benefit of Joe Biden. Not a single mistake for the benefit of Trump. No, there's a fraud everywhere. Fraud is one of the actions of a human being. So wherever a human being go, there's a fraud. But there's systems who is based on fraud, and there's systems who fight fraud. But when you say we fight fraud, doesn't mean that the fraud will disappear. Right? The Jewish man and Mohammed. Jewish man blind. There's tons of story. I'm not sure what you are talking about. Do we have any Muslim here? Want to say anything? Be careful. Anything you say to us is going to be used against you. This is why, by the way, Muslims, they made an article about how to debate Christian prince. And in the article, they were saying, if a Christian prince says the prophet is good, never say yes and never say no. If you ask a question, never say yes, never say no. Even if he says something good about the prophet, he is trapping you. Ask him, what's your point? This is why you notice a lot of Muslims, when they call me, ask him a question, they say, what's your point? You don't want to answer. What's your point? Because if he gave an answer, I will use his answer against him. I will say to him, you just said this. So the only safe way is not to answer anything. This is what Shabir Ali he do. You ask Shabir Ali any question, he never answered the question. Never, never, never. They asked him to debate me. He said, I'm busy. He agreed. When he heard this is a Christian prince, first they told him this is a Christian person want to debate you. He agreed. The second he heard the Christian prince, bingo. Because he cannot do the game he do with David Wood and Sam Shamoun or others. Let us see what Abbas is saying. Abbas is a very, by the way, Abbas is a very big scholar in the UK, and I heard that the Muslims are going to build a mosque in his name, for he is doing jihad to defend Islam. Read carefully what Abbas said. Wisdom. This is the wisdom and the dumb Abbas. Jibreel is called Holy Spirit as title for his rank, like a president. You stupid idiot. So you call him a spirit, but he's a spirit? I mean, have you ever heard of a stupidity more than this? It's a title, it's not real, guys. And he's comparing the Holy Spirit to Trump. It's a title, it's not real. Oh boy. Can you believe it? It's a title, it's not true. So Muslim, they believe in Holy Spirit as a title, it's not real. It's just a title. It's a rank like major, you know, major Holy Spirit. Stupidity is amazing. This guy, he was sitting his bum for the last 20 minutes since we start talking about Holy Spirit to think about an answer, and now he come with this that it's a title, it's not real. And by the way, those people are priceless, because in order to prove Islam is stupid, we have to have the stupid ones answering. And anyway, we cannot find a smart one to answer anything. So it's a title, guys, it's not real. It's a title. That's what title means. So he is not holy and he is not a spirit. It's a title. It's a rank. So God will call him holy and will call him a spirit because it's a rank, not because he is. Well, I know the Muslims, all of them, they do sin, insult the Holy Spirit, correct? Yeah. But they just told us this is a title, it's not real. So Islam is stupid. They call you spirit when you are not spirit. They call you holy when you are not holy. Right? Any other question? Any Muslim comment? Anything? All right. Please explain about Isa said the day I was born and the day he died. Well, the Muslim, they have their own funny explanation for this phrase about the day I died. They say this will happen before the judgment day. Jesus will come as a judge for mankind, and then he will live for certain years, and then he will die. And the years are like depend in the story of the Muslim, Shia or Sunni. Everyone have his own story. But look here, actually, the same chapter we are reading, chapter 3, verse 55. It says, I remember when Allah he said to Isa, Lo, I am gathering thee and causing thee to ascendate to me. The translation is absolutely false. It doesn't say gathering thee. Why? What do you mean gathering thee? Why? Jesus was made from liquid, and you are putting the liquid in the container? What gathering thee? You change the translation, you will see different translation, different words, because they are a fraud, they lie. Gathering thee. Suddenly Jesus is as a liquid, he's going to gather him. He was spread all over the place, so he will gather him now. Okay. Look, we change the translator. I will take you and raise you to myself. Where is gathering thee? It's gone. Okay, change the translator. Somebody saying call Fifi. Give me his Skype, I will call him right now. If he is here, I will be happy to call him right now. He's a coward, he will never dare to take my call. That's why I call him Fifi. Cowards. All of you are cowards. Let us see different translation. Gathering thee, okay. I will take you to me and raise you to me. Who? You see, all of them, they are avoiding a word here, mutawafika, which means I'm causing your death. Where is mutawafika? Mutawafika means I will cause your death, and then I will take you to me. No translation saying I will cause your death. If we go right now to the dictionary and we type the word tawaffa, you will see that he died. Tawaffa. Not the translations, all of them. You switch. Let us go to different. Mohammed Asad. Okay, Mohammed Asad. I will cause you to die. Look. Mohammed Asad, he said, I will cause you to die. In other translation, not a single one of them, it says, I shall cause thee to die. It's gone. Do you see it? Then you need to ask yourself a question. Why all the translation? This is Muhammad Asad, he's a Muslim. Why the rest of the translation, they took the word die off the verse? Why we cannot find the word die? What they are trying to hide? They're trying to hide that Jesus, before he go to heaven, he will die. Do you see it? This is their translation. This is a translation of who? Is that a Christian translation? Let's check out. Muhammad Asad. Do you see it? Muhammad Asad. Why they are taking it off? And the funny, they say that Christian, they corrupted their Bible. It's you who corrupt your Quran. Because when your God says something and you Muslim hide it in the translation, this is a corruption. Well, yeah, it says that this is the truth now. I shall cause you to die. This is the correct translation. But if we go and change to different translation, we will find there's nowhere it says, I will cause you to die. And now you ask yourself, what if you are a person who is a Muslim or thinking to convert to Islam and trying to learn Islam from a translation? You are believing in the wrong Islam, as you see. It's a fraud. It's a fraud in Arabic, it's a fraud in English, it's a fraud in every way. But the English version of Islam is fraud of the fraud. How about the argument that this verse is actually applied for Isa, same as the other human being? Okay, my friend, let us try this argument with you. I encourage people to think with us, because Muslims, they will try to give you all kind of argument. Okay, Putra Christian saying, how about the argument that this verse actually applied for Isa the same as other human? Hold on, but this is talking about before he take him to him, and Jesus already is there. Do you see it? And then I will take you to me. Only him. This is not for mankind in the day of resurrection. All right? This is a different story. And look what this verse actually have more dangerous stuff. Look at this. This is a verse proving that the Bible never changed and never corrupt. How we knew? Look at this. It says, and I will make those who follow thee above those who don't, who deny the truth, until the day of resurrection. Muslims don't follow Jesus, they follow Muhammad. They don't. They don't have a single statement of Jesus except what Muhammad said. They follow Muhammad. But the Quran confirms that those who follow Jesus, they will be victorious until the day of resurrection. That's mean today and tomorrow and 100 years from now or 1,000,000 years from now, still there is people who believe in the true Jesus. And they are the victorious and they are going to go to heaven. So how the Bible is corrupted, and then you say to them, those who follow thee until the day of resurrection. This is how we can prove that, you know, Quran. I mean, Quran is the most stupid book. And this is the reason all those potatoes who claim they can refute me, they don't dare to call me and debate me. They want to make a videos. We can refute Christian Prince by making a video. Hey, Christian Prince is stupid. Let us show you how he lied. He said that Jesus, Apollos is in the Bible. Okay, let us see who is the one who said that. You idiot, you stupid. The one who said that is a Muslim. So you are saying to us that I am lying for saying what the Muslims said. I mean, can you believe it, how stupid they are? And anything is embarrassing for them, they say it's weak. It is da'if. This guy is known to be a liar. So he's known to be a liar, and then you put his name in your interpretation books. I mean, do you see the stupidity? Brother and sister, I will explain to you the verses in the Quran. And now let us see what this liar said about this verse, and we agree with him. How he is a liar, and why you are putting him in your interpretation. He's a liar. Why is there? Or when we show them that that will make my video long, man. I said to myself, I will make it 15 minutes today. I hate you all. How long we are here? Oh boy. For how long we are here? 15 minutes, huh? You're right. It's already 12:37. Okay. New books, actually, I will try to take not vacation, but time for writing. You see, usually every winter I go somewhere. I escape the cold of USA, very cold, and then I take advantage of the time. I'm away from, you know, online and all this garbage, so I can finish my books. But this year we have Corona, so I don't know what to do. All countries are closed. I don't know. We will see.